that I see that shot and I see my big teeth on the screen, I can panic, I can drop dead. But guys, you can embrace who you are. That's the bottom line. I'm so happy to be back. Today we are going live October 8th, 2010. And time flies when you are having fun. I'm here with my exquisite guest, Peter Dobbins, Artistic Director of the Storm Theater.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming by. I'm having some coffee with D'Amico's coffee. This coffee is good. It's strong, a little strong for me. I have a lot of cream.
Excellent.
So it makes it, because it was a little strong last week for some reason, Charles. But it feels better now. And we have the Madonius Brothers Bakeries and Your Health Vitamins. And my God, we have a new lady with us and our sponsors, Katerina Lankova. She's going to be doing the costume for us. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, Peter, we are trying a different setting tonight. We have the couch. Okay, this is a different experience for me. We all have the chairs. You see the curtain in the back? It's gone. No black curtain. We have the lighting, so it feels good. I feel
Life's
closer.
all about change.
Yeah, right? Every show you got to take a risk.
Exactly.
George Santana was, he's one of my artistic producers, and Alex and Charles will talk about it and say, Sissy, you have to be able to take risk in every show and take a chance and just, you know, try different things.
Just be in the moment.
And be in the moment and see how you feel, you know, because it's kind of comfortable.
It's got to breathe. The whole thing's got to breathe.
Yes, you're right. You got to make it happen. Let it be. Be in the moment.
Exactly.
Your eyes are pretty. I'm looking at your blue eyes.
Thank you.
Peter, thank you for coming by.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, I remember when we met. Oh, wow. You see, that one popped out right there, but we're back. Last summer when I went to see As You Like It, I loved it. I went to see the play. I went crazy over all the actors. I was going crazy. I went to Chance Michaels. I went to you backstage, and I called you a genius.
I will never forget that.
You remember that?
I very well.
Right?
I get called genius occasionally, not all the time. And so it still has a certain amount of, you know, thrill.
Right. I mean, you're bragging now. You're getting too cocky now. Peter, you're smiling. And too. Now you're blushing as well.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, because you really, I mean, in the way that I found the play, I think all the actors were so exquisite. The casting was right on. The acting, you know, everything was beautiful. It was flawless.
Well, thank you.
And
That's what we shoot for.
Yeah. So let's talk about you as a director. When do you decide to become a director, and how and why?
I think I became a director. There was no point in time where I was started as an actor. I was an actor, and I, you know, did undergrad at Temple University, did graduate work at SMU, and I was thrown out of SMU. And then right after that, I wound up, you know, doing a whole bunch of stuff, playing lead roles all over the place, and it was great. But I developed this theory. I think that I thought, like, so much of what the problem in American theater was it had moved from being an actor's theater to a director's theater, and the directors couldn't direct. And so I was just like, well, you know, because I had this theory that, you know, so many shows are ruined by directors' concepts, and, you know, the actors want to do the play.
Right.
I want to do the play.
Right.
So why don't we just do the play? You know, as opposed to somebody making a name for themselves or making a career out of themselves, imposing this vision on it. Because for every Orson Welles or for every Peter Brook, there's 1,000 guys who are terrible.
Right.
Whereas if you just stood back and let the actors do what they had to do and help them, you know, you'd probably have better theater.
Yeah, but now that you mentioned that, I was watching an interview on New York One on stage. They have a great show. And Edward Albee was there, and he said that a good director has got to be able to bring the play, translate the play, and bring it to the stage, but without not much interference. Like not much. You have to let it speak to you. You know, it's like you have to find the balance, because some directors, like you said, they get lost in translation, they get lost with their ego, and then you lose pretty much, well, Shakespeare is Shakespeare, but you know what I'm saying? That
I know exactly what you're saying.
It's a problem.
I've devoted my life to it. No, I mean, what my feeling is that, you know, and I think the directors and the designers are on the lower end of the spectrum. It's like if the directors and the designers and you know, the stage managers have done their job, the actors look great. If the actors have done their job, the playwright looks great. And if the playwright's done his job, you should leave not thinking about this performance or this light effect or this direction, you should leave going, life, what an amazing thing, or there is God, God exists, or something like that. If somebody walks away by this performance or by this director's particular staging, I think something's wrong. Mm-hmm. I think, if everything falls together, it just is.
Right.
And you're completely aware of existence. And because theater at its best is literally like a flash of lightning.
Right.
And we're not the lightning, we're just lightning rods.
I like that concept.
And so that it really is that, life, existence, God, that's the lightning, and we let that flow through us and come out.
How do you direct the actors? Tell me about the blueprints. Coming to rehearsal,
every show's different, every actor's different. You try to, basically, I just start. I have very strong ideas, and that usually comes in the casting. Like once it's cast, and this is pretty much what most people will tell you, most directors. Once the show's cast, the show's going to be what it's going to be.
Right. Everything's in the casting.
Yeah, everything's in the casting, right. And so it's 90% your show's done.
Right.
At the casting, because those are the people that are going to make it happen. So once you get into rehearsal, though. I just try to listen to the play and watch the actor, and and as Shakespeare would say, fit the word to the action to the word. I would just try to go along with that, and always keep my idea, always keep open to what the play, what the play is saying, and be aware of that, because I've often times walked in and said, oh, the play's about this, and after you work at it a couple of weeks, no, the play's about this, and you have to be open to that,
right?
Because yeah, you don't know anything until you really start working on it, to a certain degree. And so that's pretty much.
That's the mystery too.
Right, exactly. It's
a mystery.
Exactly. And so, you just want to stay as open as possible to things. I do lots and lots of research, and I go in thinking I know exactly what it is, but you're always surprised.
And working with the actors, or once you cast the actors and you start rehearsing, what's a rehearsal for you? Like, you come in and you like to play? Do you like to do improv? No. Oh, Peter Dobbins, you're gonna make me cry.
No, I
That's a shock. You don't like improvisation?
No, I like I like improving personally, but just goofing around. But when I get, if it's absolutely necessary, I'll do that, because eventually they got to come back to the words. They got to make the words work.
Yes, but in terms of, let's say a scene doesn't work or a moment is not there, okay? You feel that the actors get a little stuck. I'm touching your hand now. It doesn't bother you?
No, I actually kind of enjoy it.
Peter, you're a Gashon. What I'm saying is that actors, we get stuck. We do. You can be in the moment, but it depends on where you are.
I would probably give you something to work on, but still say the lines. It's occasionally I'll just, actually the other day I started improvising through something just because I wanted to keep the connection and I didn't have the lines. Right. But I wasn't like, no,